Hi, friends. It is Sarah from Strong with Sarah Weight Loss Coaching. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. My team and I help our clients lose weight while still enjoying all foods, and that includes chocolate and wine. We really believe in teaching and empowering our clients to take control over their health and weight by moving their bodies and eating healthy foods most of the time. But we also understand that we all only live life once, and there are definitely times where it is important to indulge and enjoy on your favorite drinks and your favorite food. And so we are on a mission to teach you exactly how to do. Now, today I want to talk about how to stay on track during the holidays because let's be real, the holidays are filled with fun, indulgent gatherings. They're filled with stress, trying to make them perfect for our loved ones, navigating work challenges for the end of the year and trying to finish things up. What feels like 5,000 social events. And so today I want to share some practical tips to help you stay consistent with your health goals, even though we are embarking on the holidays. So without further ado, tip number 1 is to plan ahead. Now, I do want to stress, this tip does not mean that every single meal throughout the holiday season must be prepped and planned ahead and pre-cooked and portioned out. And I'm not talking about that. However, I do know that no one has successfully maintained their weight if they plan to wing it for every single meal between Thanksgiving and New Year's. So if you're somebody who is trying to become healthier or trying to lose weight, have a few healthy staple meals. These can be frozen chicken breast and frozen veggies that you make in the microwave in 5 minutes. One of my favorites are to make egg scramble with frozen vegetables and shredded cheese. There's countless options of ideas out there, but if you plan ahead and keep a few healthy staple meals on hand that you like and that help you create a calorie deficit or help you make progress towards your goal, you are set for success for a holiday season where you're able to indulge at the fun social events, the holiday parties, the Christmas Eve dinners, the Christmas Day dinners, but where you're still consistent for all of the meals outside of those fun events. Now, tip number 2 is prioritize movement. Even with the hustle and the bustle and the stress of the holiday season, it might not be realistic to stick to your regularly scheduled workouts. And that's okay. You don't need to throughout the holidays. But even getting in quick walks with your family, doing a 5 or a 10-minute YouTube video, getting in some yoga or stretching, especially as a way to decompress, knowing everybody is busy and stressed this time of year, probably counts more than you realize. So again, all of these ways, it doesn't have to be a formal workout, but that doesn't mean that movement is all or nothing. It's either your perfect formal workouts or it's sitting on the couch, binging the Hallmark Channel movies. There is a place and a time for that, and not doing any movement. So try to prioritize some movement when you can. Now, tip number 3 is to set realistic goals. Here's the deal. I am a weight loss coach, and I pride myself in helping our clients successfully lose weight and keep it off for years to come. But for many people, not everyone, but for many people, simply focusing on maintaining your weight throughout the holidays is a lot more realistic, and it's also a lot more enjoyable. So I'm not telling you that if your goal is weight loss to wait until January 1st. I do believe there are plenty of skills that you can practice throughout the holiday season to simply propel you quicker come January 1st. But I also think that heading into the holidays with maybe an aggressive weight loss goal is a way to help yourself not feel like a success. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of us enjoy being more social and a little bit more indulgent this time of year. And that's important to balance as well. So, simply approaching the holidays from a maintenance mindset, I find personally for myself and for the plenty of clients I have worked with over the last 10 years, is really more enjoyable for all of us. Tip number 4 is to practice mindful eating. So, even if you are attending a holiday event with more indulgent foods, can you really slow down and take a good 15 to 20 minutes to enjoy what you're eating? Can you practice only eating when you're actually physically hungry versus eating because you're anxious or because you're stressed or because you're at a gathering where food is right in front of you, and so you're just mindlessly putting it into your mouth? Can you maybe stop eating when you're satisfied before you get to the point of you feel so stuffed that you're miserable and that you wish you wouldn't have eaten what you just did? So, those are 3 different ways that you can practice mindful eating, even if you're eating plenty of indulgent foods at holiday events. And then last but not least, tip number 5 is really stay connected to your why. So even if your goal is maintenance, again, I think that's a fabulous goal for many people over the holidays. But keep in mind, number 1, all holiday food is available 12 months out of the year. So just because it's the holidays, it doesn't mean you need to enjoy and indulge everything every single day all the time. But I find that if you can start to think about how you want to feel come the middle of January, that will simply help you prioritize which indulgent events are worth it to you now and which holiday indulgent events aren't worth it, where you would feel better off come mid-January if you did make the healthier choice today. Now, last thing I want to touch on, and I guess you could call this tip number 6 if you would like, is so often I struggle with this. We kind of fall into that all or nothing, black or white thinking of the holidays, where again, if I'm not able to do everything perfectly, I may as well say screw it, and I end up indulging and overeating and not exercising and gaining 5 or 8 or 10 pounds over the holidays. And so I want to end this video by reminding you that throughout the month of December, from December 1st through December 31st, there are 31 days. I just said that. And if you are someone who eats 3 meals per day, a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, over 31 days, that is 93 meals. Now, even if you have 10 or let's say 20, let's say you're an uber social person and you have 20 meals that are going to be social and indulgent throughout the month of December, that still gives you 73 meals where you can make healthy, consistent choices that are in alignment with your goals. So I really want you to think about that over these next few weeks. If you are somebody who does tend to struggle with that all or nothing mentality. Now, last but not least, for a little bit of accountability, I want you in the comments to write below, which of these tips specifically are you going to practice this holiday season? And then I want you to come back in a few weeks, comment on the same video, let me know how it's going for you. I will be reaching out, I will be asking you, so be on the lookout for that, and we will talk more soon.